Every single day, someone is influencing you without your permission, without your awareness. From the way you shop, to the way you scroll, even the way you think. These are not accidents. They are tricks, hidden techniques used on you every single day. Today, we'll uncover the 20 most powerful tricks that silently control your choices. Imagine you're buying popcorn at a theater. Small costs $3, large costs $7, medium $6.5. Almost everyone picks the large. Why? Because the medium is just a decoy. Companies add it only to push you toward the expensive option. This is called the decoy effect, and it works so well, you never even realize you're being manipulated. Only 2 items left in stock. Offer valid till midnight. This is not information. It's psychology. Your brain hates missing out. Scarcity makes you panic, and you buy instantly, even when you don't need it. Say you see a jacket for $500. Too expensive, right? But suddenly, the same store shows you another jacket for $1,500. Now, the $500 jacket looks like a deal. This is anchoring bias. Your mind compares the first number it sees, and every choice after that feels relative. Ever notice how free trials ask you to customize your account? Or why apps let you design your avatar before asking you to pay? Because once you feel something is yours, you don't want to give it up. That's the endowment effect. Even if you didn't pay a single dollar, your mind values it more. You're scrolling through a product page, thousands of reviews, 5 stars. Do you even think twice? This is social proof. The trick of showing you that others are doing it, so you must follow. From fake followers to paid reviews. This is one of the most powerful everyday manipulations. First, they ask for something small. Just sign up with your email. Then, something bigger. Try our premium trial. And finally, subscribe for a year. This is called the foot in the door technique. Once you say yes to something small, your brain finds it harder to say no later. Pick up an empty box. Feels light, right? Now pick up a slightly heavier box, and then the first one again. Suddenly, the empty one feels super light. Shots use this trick visually. They put an overpriced item next to the normal one, and the normal one looks cheap. Here's a truth. The way information is framed changes your decision completely. Imagine this sentence. This medicine saves 90 out of 100 lives. Sounds great, right? But what if I said, this medicine kills 10 out of 100 people? Suddenly terrifying. It's the same fact, but the framing decides how you feel. News channels, advertisements, politicians, they all use this trick every day. Ever wondered why supermarkets play slow, calm music? Because slow music makes you walk slower. And when you walk slower, you buy more. This is priming, subtle signals that shape your behavior without you realizing. A single word, a smell, even a color can prime your brain to act differently. For example, red makes you alert, while blue makes you calm. And companies use this psychology everywhere, from apps to restaurants. You think you're free to choose? Think again. At a restaurant, the menu is designed to highlight specific dishes. Supermarkets place certain brands exactly at your eye level. Streaming platforms push content they want you to watch. You're not choosing. You're being guided. This is the illusion of choice, the trick that makes you feel in control when you're not. Why do people trust a product more when a doctor recommends it in an ad? Or why does a uniformed security guard instantly get respect? This is authority bias. When we believe something just because it comes from an authority figure. Marketers know this. That's why they use lab coats, experts, or even fake credentials to make you obey without question. Have you ever noticed how stores give free samples or apps give free credits? It's not generosity. It's a psychological trap. Humans are wired to return favors. So when you get something free, you feel pressure to give back by buying, subscribing, or upgrading. This is the reciprocity trick. Free is never free. You open an app trial. Day 1, it welcomes you. Day 5, it shows your progress streak. Day 7, it warns you, don't lose your streak. This is loss aversion. Humans fear losing something more than they love gaining it. That fear of losing your streak, your coins, or your progress keeps you hooked. Ever wondered why Netflix never lets an episode truly end? The next one autoplays. That's because of the Zeigarnik effect. The human brain remembers unfinished tasks more than finished ones. Leaving you hanging keeps you coming back. Cliffhangers in shows, endless scrolling in apps, even notification badges, all use this trick to trap your attention. Why do we assume attractive people are also trustworthy? Or why do we think a brand is good? Just because its logo looks premium? That's the halo effect. One positive trait creates an overall illusion. Brands design shiny packaging, so you believe the product inside must be superior. Humans don't search for truth. They search for comfort. When you already believe something, your brain seeks proof to support it. That's confirmation bias. Social media feeds you only what you agree with, trapping you inside an echo chamber. It feels safe, but it controls your thinking. Most people never change the default settings on their phone, app, or bank account. Why? Because the human brain avoids effort. This is the default effect. Companies know it. That's why free trials auto-renew. Because you'll rarely change the default, and they keep charging you. Have you noticed how a song you hated at first becomes your favorite after hearing it 10 times? That's the mere exposure effect. The more familiar something is, the more you like it. Advertisements repeat the same logo, the same jingle, the same tagline, until it feels trustworthy, even if it isn't. Magicians use it. Marketers use it. When your attention is focused on one thing, you miss everything else. That's inattentional blindness. Ever wondered why supermarket checkout counters are full of chocolates and gum? Because while you're busy calculating your bill, your defenses are down, and impulse items sneak into your cart. Expectations shape reality. When teachers believe certain students are smarter, those students actually perform better. This is the Pygmalion effect. In marketing, when a product is labeled bestseller or most popular, your expectation makes you believe it's better, and often you actually enjoy it more. So here we are. 20 tricks, 20 hidden weapons used on your mind every single day. From scarcity to authority, from defaults to blindness, from the halo effect to the Pygmalion effect. Each one is invisible, but together they shape your reality. The world you live in is not neutral. It's designed, and every design has a purpose: to control your choices. But now you've seen behind the curtain. You've entered the 10th layer. And once you see the trick, it can never control you again. Subscribe now, because in the next episode, we'll reveal the darkest manipulation of all, the ones that control not just your actions, but your beliefs.